Yo, 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 yo. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Clubhouse Conversations with Yamaya, where grit meets grace. Tonight, we tapping into the next generation. These are always my favorite. I swear. I love to spotlight our next up and coming and Rough Riders. And tonight we tapping in. We not the ones that's just doing the talking, you know what I'm saying? But the one that's actually doing the building. I got a young boss in the building tonight. Philly's Rough Riders own BritBrat, excuse me. And she's not just outside riding, y'all. She's creating lanes. Digital influencer, artist, and stepping heavy in the car, bike, and rap game, which is a whole different level of hustle out here, yo. You like for real. Like if you think about it, the rap game is serious. And what makes it even crazier, she came in into Rough Riders at the height of the Philly movement. So she's not just watching history being made; she's actually a part of it. So we about to bring Britt Brat into the clubhouse. Welcome my girl Britt Brat to the stage.
Hi, my
Hey,
beautiful black goddess.
hey, girly. I'm so
Hi.
excited for the night. I know we were chatting a little bit backstage and we had the jitters, but I'm really excited. I've been watching your journey and the evolution into Rough Riders, and I can't do nothing but smile and like be so excited for the things that you're doing and accomplishing. I don't know to anybody else. I always got a keen eye for certain things like that. I've been in the marketing and advertising world for a long time. So I know talent. And before Rough Riders even became an R on your back, I got introduced to you through your art. So y'all, she an artist out here and it's just like girl does her big one out here. So I'm gonna give you a few seconds. I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourself for everybody out there.
Hey guys, I'm BritBrat from the Philly Rough Riders. I
Hey,
ride a 2022 Ninja 650.
period.
Everybody in my trip they got Harleys, but yeah, we still in them sports
Right,
bikes
sports bikes for
though.
life.
Still in them sports bikes though.
Right.
Yeah, I make art, all types of forms of art, do graphic design. I like being hands on, so that's how I got into the rapping stuff. But
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So we're gonna jump right on in. Before
Mhm.
Rough Riders, who was Brit Brat?
So I've been had motion.
Period. Period.
Like when I was a teenager, I used to throw like teen parties. I was
Okay.
doing graphic design, like making logos and flyers for all the promoters and the party groups and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I was known for that in my city for
Okay.
a while, and I've just been doing that all my life for real, for real. And
So let
then
everybody
in
know what city you from first.
Philly,
Philly, Philly. Okay. All right.
Philadelphia, the
All
Biddy.
right. Period. Period. She outside.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been doing that for a good portion of your life since growing
Yeah.
up.
hmm And then I also lived in Miami for a couple years. I was a promoter out there. Then I also was a bartender. Um,
Got Miami
so
life different.
yeah.
I did it for 2 years. I was a VIP host in a 420 friendly nightclub down in
Mm-hmm.
Miami. We opened up in Wynwood.
Oh,
It
I
was
love Willwood.
late nights, early mornings is real, and it was crazy. That Miami life is definitely different. When I
Yeah,
first started Rough
partying,
Riders,
a
I
whole
was
different ball
traveling.
game out there.
Yeah. Okay. So, what were you naturally drawn to first? Was it art, bikes, cars, or just the overall that party scene, like you were saying?
Art. It's always been art, but naturally, like my family, has always been into nightlife. Like my dad, he used to own a club. Both
Okay.
my parents, they had bikes. My mom, she actually had a Ninja too, but she had like a 1,000 cc bike. Um, and
Okay,
my
mom.
dad, yeah, my dad had a Booster. Now he has a
Hey,
Harley.
dad.
Yeah, yeah. So that's like how I got into the bike stuff. But
Okay, so you
naturally, it's
grew up
always
around
been,
bikes. You
yeah,
grew up around that. Okay,
hmm
that's dope.
yeah.
So, what was the first moment growing up that you realized that, like you said, I got motion, that you wasn't regular, you didn't bring like regular energy to the scene?
Um, well, as far as the Rough Riders,
No, as far as in the beginning, like when was your first moment that you realized on that scene, throwing the team parties and stuff, that
oh,
you realized that you wasn't regular?
because I never really been like a follower, so you always have people that need a click, and I was always able to like be with the boys. Um, Even when it came to business, when it would be like people coming together and meeting up to sit at the table, I was always like the only woman at the table because I was able to hustle like a dude. And,
Mhm.
you know, um, that's pretty much it.
Period. Like, who really influenced that hustler mindset? We gonna jump into Rough Rider stuff, but we want to get to know BritBrat for a little bit.
um, Honestly, both my parents, like my mom, she was she had a 9 to 5, but she was so bougie, girly, loved shopping, always shopping, always had nice cars. But my dad, he was a barber, had a nightclub, like he was an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So I seen the entrepreneur side of things from him, and then from my mom. My mom was just always a go getter. Like
Okay.
she never settled, and went
That's
after
dope.
anything she wanted. So that kind of like rubbed off on me as well.
Okay. All right. So you came into Rough Riders in the peak of the Philly Rough Riders movement. That's what I like to call it now. What did that feel like for you?
Yeah, it was a transition. I loved it because we have new leadership, and
Okay.
they were able to show me like a side of the Rough Riders lifestyle, like of what it was supposed to be, basically.
Okay.
Like, um, so around the time I got vested, we had got our clubhouse, and
Okay.
we started having our first bike nights and stuff like that. And them Joes was crazy. Like it was so many people. And I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm in a biker boys movie. And no, seriously, my
Shout out
president,
to Scorpio.
they was like, this is what the R is about. Like this is what it's supposed to be. So um I came in at a great time. Yeah.
Yeah. So did you feel like it was pressure stepping into something that was going through such a transition?
No, because since I was new, they didn't really want me to worry about a lot of stuff. So
Okay.
I was, yeah, like they wanted me to have a great experience.
Okay.
So whatever was
Eh,
going on, they was like, yo, like don't even, you know,
Focus on your prospecting and the things that you
yeah.
needed to do.
Hmm.
As far as that journey was, how was that? Was that something new, trying to get acclimated into the club like experience?
Yeah, it was because I didn't know nothing about like the MC stuff. Like I wasn't ever in the bike community. Well, when I started riding, I was around like I was in a bike life, but I was on like the wretched side, like with the dirt bikes
Four
and
wheelers, dirt
four-wheelers.
bikes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah. But um, since I had a sports bike, everywhere I go, I would be getting harassed. Like, you part of a club? You part of a club? You part of a club? I'll be like, no, no. But anyway, when I started prospecting, um, the very first event I went to as a prospect was the Block Burners joining in the Block Burners anniversary in Baltimore, and
Okay.
that joint, it was so lit.
Lit.
I'm like, this is
Lit.
what this is about. I like this. Like,
Lit.
yeah, I'm like,
Absolutely.
oh, I like this. Cool.
No,
Yeah.
I could definitely relate. I think my first out of state trip, after I was vested in February, my first real out of state
Mhm.
trip, we went to Myrtle. So I was just
Mhm.
like, I was locked in after that because I just had the
Yeah.
most amazing time ever. So I'm like, yeah, this is lit. So I'm definitely this is where I want to be at. Okay. So being that you were newly vested, did you feel like you had to prove yourself because you were young and female?
Mm-mm. They never made me feel like that.
Okay.
Like
Uh,
when I was prospecting, they were big on, network and get to know people and stuff. Like when I was prospecting, I was in everybody's face.
Facts.
Like, hi,
That's how
P3.
you
I'm like, da, 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 da.
that,
So,
right. That's how you build
yeah.
relationships with people. And I think that's what caught my eye because I
Hmm.
love people that aren't afraid to converse with other people. I
Hmm.
love people that when you meet them, it's a great smile, a warm embrace. Like I like that. And I feel like people that have those characteristics and try to maintain that positivity outside of whatever goes on, because it's going to be politics everywhere. I
Yeah.
think that's what makes a attractive as far as people gravitating to you and building those relationships. It's
Hmm.
easier to build those relationships when you have those type of mannerisms, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
um what's something that you didn't understand about the culture that Rough Riders taught you? Especially
Um,
coming new, although like you said, you was on the bike scene, but not that type of bike scene.
yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know nothing. I don't know nothing about, you know, respecting the set. Hey. But yeah, I didn't they taught me everything. My favorite thing,
Everything.
yeah, my favorite thing I was taught though, or I learned was writing in formation, right? Writing
Yeah.
staggered. Because I used to be so reckless, all the dirt bikes and stuff. No, yeah, and I realized now it was so dangerous,
Yeah,
but yeah, my club, they showed me that. They got me on the highway for the first time. Um, they make me feel like real safe, and
that's good.
I just feel like way more comfortable just riding in formation. Honestly.
That's dope. I remember my first, that's almost similar. My first situation, I was actually on my way to Philly. Philly was having a cookout
Hmm.
and I was brand new riding in formation. I got yelled at because same thing. I was all over the place. I
Yeah.
remember Pookie. Pookie walked up to me. She said, "Baby," I said, "Hey, how you doing?" She was like, "You never rode in formation before?" I'm like, "Nah." She like, "Don't do that shit no more." I was like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, that was definitely a learning experience. Okay, so did you, throughout your prospecting period, was there
Mhm.
any time did that you ever doubted yourself, that you didn't think that you could go through it, or like just didn't think you was going to make it? Or was it just like, I'm here, I'm down? Like, did you come through the door already confident in what you could accomplish?
I mean, I was confident. I did almost quit. Um, yeah,
Why?
it's club business, baby girl.
Understandable. People, and that's why, because the reason why I ask sometimes, and it's okay that you don't want to talk about, because a
Yeah.
lot of new people watch this, and sometimes they ask me
Hmm.
experiences and things like that. And I'm like, listen, the journey is what you make it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be, some days it's gonna be great, some days it's gonna be not some great, but it really is what you make it.
Yeah.
um
Wait, one thing I can say about that though,
okay.
um, one time, I did want to leave, but that situation taught me a lot about myself. It taught me how to communicate. Um, and the situation honestly made me closer with the club. But in that moment, I really did learn a lot about myself, and um I realized that the club members really were my brothers and sisters.
Yes,
So,
R&B, we got you. So why Rough Riders specifically? What did that mean to you before you joined, and what does it mean to you now that you're invested?
like I said, I was riding around the city, and a lot of people kept trying to get me to join their clubs and stuff. And um, since I'm like a big personality, like I never cared to be on like no small time little stuff, local stuff. So I would always be like, if I was to ever join the club, it would be the Rough Riders. Like we grew up on the Rough Riders. Um, and then come to find out it was a Philly chapter, and I didn't even know it was a Philly chapter until I made a video. I'm like saying that I would be a Rough Rider, and I met a Philly Rough Rider on social media from doing it. So um, it's like I just like that the Rough Riders was more. I felt like since it was started like a long time ago, it was more established and organized. So I felt like I'd rather be a part of something like that than to be a part of um, some other club. Like I was like a hang around for a couple other clubs, and it
Right.
was girls just trying to start their stuff. It was brand new, and I didn't want to deal with that.
You wanted something that was established that you could walk
Yeah,
into. I feel you.
yeah, yeah.
um, what's a misconception that outsiders have about Rough Riders now that you've joined and no longer on the outside looking in?
Um, that is just based in New York. Like a lot of people think Rough Riders is just, oh, the guys out in New York. Like, no, we are around the whole world.
I know that's a conversation that I literally have with people on social media all day on
Hmm.
TikTok. Somebody actually said to me, "Oh, I legit thought Rough Riders was just like a urban motorcycle club." I'm like,
Hmm.
"But we are,
Yeah, they don't
like
realize
we
how
are."
big it really is, and
And
all the
I think
different
that's really
things.
what it is. People don't realize they think of New York, they think of the smaller magnitude of it all, but they don't think about it on a grander scale. I'm like, yeah, we're literally one of the
But that's
largest.
why I think it's good to have this new age of social media and like the new generation because we can show them.
Absolutely.
So
Abs- that was actually leading up into my next question because you're so influential on social media. Do you think social media is helping the culture right
yeah,
now in Rough Riders?
yeah.
Why?
Because a lot of people don't know about him. Like a lot of people, when they hear Rough Riders, they think about Rough Riders from 2004 or something, or from the early
No
2000s. They don't
disrespect
know.
to y'all out there.
They don't know that it's still alive. Like so, you got people like me that's heavy on social media, and like our last event, I brought out a lot of like regular people that don't know that's not in the bike community to
Mhm.
our event. They're like, wow, like this is so cool. And I want to start coming to more of y'all stuff and ooh, I should get a bike. And like, so I think it's good to have this exposure and at least try to make some
Right.
noise again. I feel like Rough Riders is too it's too much history there. It's too many people for too
Mhm.
many people to be like Rough Riders is still a thing. What?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Get it all the time.
Yeah.
As someone building a platform, do you feel pressure to represent Rough Riders a certain way? Or is it naturally that you just want to go out there and promote them?
No, my club, they just pushed me to be myself. So they just be like, "Do you, Brit?" Like,
Nah, and that's great, having being able to be supported and allowed to kind of come into your own in this game and flourish
Yeah.
in your lane, and that's very important. So, um, do you think like social media can be used to create more unity in regards to the MC community
As far as the MC community, I don't know. As far as Rough Riders,
as
yes.
far as Rough Riders is concerned?
Yeah, as far as Rough Riders, yeah. Because I meet people, like, for example, I might post a video, it go viral, and now I got people that's like prospects from our different chapters following me and, hitting me up trying to have a conversation and stuff like that. I think that's a great thing. And even like there's a couple of members that I've built relationships with them through social media because I'm always seeing
Right.
their content, they're seeing my content. So yeah, social media definitely helps.
Do you think social media is a valuable tool to help recruit as far as bringing more members into the lifestyle?
Um, yes and no. I don't think social media should be used to recruit people because it's a lot of weirdos on social media.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
you never know who trying to join. Like I don't know. Some people do it. Some people just do it for the numbers. They just want to have big numbers, but it's like, do you want to have a quality club, a quality
Quality over
chapter?
quantity. No facts.
So I don't think people should just use social media to recruit. That's kind of corny.
I
No
believe in
shade.
actually, no shade. I believe in actually going out and like that. There you go, Vic. I'm sorry. Let me put that comment up here. That's awesome. You make yourself approachable. Absolutely. I'm a firm believer in being approachable. Like that's what I was talking about in the beginning with those certain mannerisms and things like that. Just making like just being open to not only guide, mentor, and teach your brothers and sisters, but to be the example. So, what advice could you give to a young woman that walked up to you and said, "Hey, I want to prospect for Rough Riders"?
I would say, do you ride? Do you have your motorcycle license?
Okay.
Honestly,
What?
I mean, specifically for my chapter because we ride. So
Okay.
um, that's the main thing. Do you ride? Because we really we just ride like.
Y'all get busy. I get it. So have you ever along this journey, how are you still riding on the adrenaline of this is brand new, like I'm excited to be here, or do you have you ever felt like a time that you had to kind of step back and say, let me regroup myself and let me breathe? I the reason why I say this, life happens, we got things that's going on. um this is a question that I actually got from somebody. Do I ever want to step back and just say, let me breathe, let me regroup, let me miss an event, or let me miss an Annie or something because I just need to work on myself?
Mhm. Me personally, so I got mental health issues and I isolate myself too much. So honestly, it's like the opposite with me. When I'm like going through stuff, I like to be around my members. They make me feel better. Um, like I don't have no family. They are my family. So
Okay.
um they're always there. They really be there for me and like low key, like saved my life one time. So um for me it's kind of different. Like I need that community. Um and I just have great support with them. But to the other part of your question, um, like yeah, we're in like a new era, Philly. We're in a new era, and I still think like it's still fun. Like it's so many new things,
Okay.
so many changes. So it's like I'm gonna be a part of all that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's going in such a positive direction. So
So, in explaining that, what's the difference between people who says it's family and people who show it?
um people who says it's family and people who show it. I mean,
Oh, oh, y'all about to make me cry with all these nice
what?
comments. No, because I can see the comments before they post them, and it's like that's what's up.
it, you get people that say, "Yeah, it's a family," and it sound good. Um, but then you got people that actually show up for you, like they be that listening ear, or you know, I could call them in the middle of the night, text them, cry to them. um, my bad, I was reading a comment, but I feel like also to feel like you are in that family, you have to be willing to be vulnerable with your brothers and sisters as well. Because some people, you know, they might come into it saying like, "Yeah, I'm here for the family environment," da da da,
Hmm.
but they don't even um, pour into others, but might be expecting people to pour into them.
I agree with that 100%. Yeah. Vic said, "You are not by yourself. This is awesome. You're being transparent. Somebody will be touched by this. Keep going." And you know what, Vic? That's really what the spotlights are all about, to really get to know the person behind the vest. That was my inspiration for creating this segment of the show, because even though I haven't hung out with Brit, I can tell that she has such a dope soul. I have tell she has such a dope energy and things like that. That you can't help it. The magnetism that she has, you cannot help but to be drawn to her. We're gonna switch gears a little bit. All right. So we're gonna talk about the business lady a little bit.
Okay.
So what made you want to really start getting into the rap business and start something of your own?
Believe it or not, I started with wrapping caskets.
I saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that. And they were beautiful, by the way.
thank you. So I started with wrapping caskets. Um, but then that just snowballed into cars and stuff. It's so you know, people say, "Oh, can you wrap this? Can you wrap that? Can you wrap this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And that just went into me learning more about wrapping cars, and then a lot of people have been asking me, "Do I wrap bikes?" And I had to learn how to take like the Harley apart because everybody got Harleys they want wrap. So
Okay.
it's been a crazy experience, but I really like it. I really like rapping because
Okay.
I like using my hands.
So your first rap job, was it a bust, or did you get it down pat right away?
Um, it was like a little learning curve because
Okay.
because when you rap, so you got this super sticky material, and then you have a squeegee, and the material is forgiven, but it's easy to like cause creases and stuff. But then you learn
Mm-hmm.
little tricks like using the heat gun or using the heat in your finger to just get the stuff out. So
Okay.
yeah, but I really, honestly, I would love to niche or niche. What's the word? Niche.
Niche. Niche.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love my niche to be motorcycles. I think
Okay.
that would be cool.
Vic said, "A very lucrative business. Keep going." Absolutely, Vic. For real, for real. When she jumped into that lane, I was like, okay, I see you. All right. Okay. So did you see yourself as an entrepreneur, or did you feel like it grew on you over time, coming from your background of you saying like your father was an entrepreneur, your mom was a
Mhm.
hustler? Did you see yourself walking in those same footsteps? I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
Yeah, because I looked at my mom, then I looked at my dad. My dad, entrepreneur, nice cars, always happy. My mom, she worked at the prisons all my life. Good money, but you coming home tired, stressed
Tired,
out,
right?
no time poured into me. So I'm like, I really want to be like that. No. Let me follow my
Facts.
dad's path. And also now I feel like I'm like unhireable. Like I
No, no. I literally was. I promise you. I literally was just having this conversation today.
Hello?
I promise you. So I told when you say that, I totally understand how you feel because I feel like I've had so much experience doing so much stuff
Mhm,
and really done it well on a high
mhm.
magnitude. Like you can't pay me $18 an hour to want to do
Right,
anything. Nothing.
right. Or
Like
even
no,
just having like some type of management that you know you smarter than. Like,
somebody asked me, "Well, why do you feel that?" I said, "I feel like I'm smarter than all my managers. Just that's
mhm.
just it. Like I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, but it's like, bro, you barely got a high school diploma. Not nothing out there to nobody that didn't see. But I just feel like I'm unhireable, and that's just the confidence that I
And
have.
shout
So I
out to
understand.
you continuing your school journey. You really been
Thank you.
motivating me so
Thank
much.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You motivate me too. So like I'm very much motivated by a lot of things that my sisters is out there doing. Like I'm quiet. I'm the person like I got a big energy, but I'm very quiet. I like to observe and I like to watch and I like to
Pisces
pay
stuff.
attention. Yeah, yeah, and I like to pay attention. So like I'm motivated by a lot of what people are out there doing and it's like I have so much love because anything that I ever go through in the organization, first thing I say is I'm a rough rider. I really don't care about all the extra, the politics, none of that. I'm here
Mm,
for rough riders. I'm here to be a rough rider. And
mm,
rough riders acknowledge other rough riders. My biggest thing is the next generation is really what I'm pushing for because we are what's going to push and usher rough riders into the next generations that are coming. So I love to celebrate my sisters, even my brothers that's out there. I see a couple people in these comment sections right now that I'm definitely gonna make some time, especially you, Mr. Hollywood. We gotta holler, you gotta come into the clubhouse. So, supervisors, everybody has a part to play. You ain't never lied about that.
mhm.
Okay. So, which came first for you, the creativity or the business mindset?
Creativity. Yeah.
Okay. What did
Business.
you start out? Because I saw for a moment, I think when we first started chatting, like you were painting murals and things
Mhm,
like that on your walls. So
mhm.
is that something that was your first sense of expressions?
Yeah, when I
Was
was a
your
kid.
painting and drawing and stuff like that? Okay.
Yeah, when I was a kid, but I really got into graphic design. Like I really like I can make anything. Listen, if
Okay.
you need something, hit me up. I can make anything.
Y'all hear that, y'all? She your girl right here. So you got multiple lanes, artists, content creators, stepping into the rap game. How do you balance all of that?
It's just being a
And you in school
creative.
too, right? You in school too. I
Yeah,
don't want to take that
yeah.
away from you neither.
So I'm
It's
in
school
school for
too.
accounting just so I can get better at the business side of things. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just a creative. Like I love creating stuff. So even with the content, I don't really plan nothing. I like literally just got the camera on, then I push it out. So I don't even like over edit or anything. I just
Put it
yeah.
out there, raw.
Mhm.
And I think that's what people relate to. Is really the raw footage of it all. Like nothing overly like edited. Just I want to
Yeah.
see raw. Like I literally watch your content and I'll be cracking up. Like, hey,
Everybody
yo,
say that. I
cause
just
that
be
no, cause
talking.
that it's really how men act when they see
Hmm.
women on a motorcycle. And I really was crying the whole backpack B thing. Like I felt that in my
Yeah.
soul. Like I was like, no, for real. Like they always want you to do a wheelie. They always want you to like
Right.
I was
Dudes in the
crying
background, like,
watching it. Yeah, I was crying watching it. Like I was like, this girl is really a genius when it comes down to adding the comedy with the motorcycle thing. Like again, constantly I'm inspired. What we had 25 years in this lifestyle, and the both of y'all sis, y'all coming to the Florida State, Annie. Chill, Mr. Hollywood. I can't be telling people where I'll be going. Nah, nah, but I definitely plan on coming down there, bro. For sure. Florida gonna be lit. Okay. So now, out of all of the lanes that you are in, which one feels the most natural to you, and which one challenges you the most?
mm, graphic design and graphic design. I'm the type of person. Thank you. I'm the type of person that I do like a challenge, and one thing about graphic design is always evolving, even with AI and stuff now. So now I'm trying to learn how to utilize AI and put it into my workflow.
Okay.
And yeah, how to master AI, how to make some next level stuff with AI. So those graphics, yeah, I've been doing that forever. It's always something new.
That's fire though. What's one thing you had to learn the hard way about business and money?
Dealing with crazy personalities. Actually, setting boundaries. Setting boundaries.
Boundaries.
Yeah,
Yes.
hell yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So as a graphic designer, you might have people that don't really respect the craft but need your services or whatever. So early on, like when I was a teenager, I've dealt with some crazy people, and I just quickly learned how to just stand on business with my boundaries with people. Like, you're not about to talk to me any type of way. You're not about to, like, I'm not on your time. Um, just boundaries. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs should learn or should practice boundaries.
Absolutely. I think that's one of my biggest lessons that I
All
had to
money ain't
learn
good
in
money
life.
either.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the biggest lessons I had to learn in my life is boundaries because people know when you ain't got none and they going to use you and drain
Mhm.
you till you ain't got nothing left.
Yeah.
So, what keeps you going when things aren't moving the way that you want? You right, Vic. Your price is your price.
What keeps me going? Uh, what keeps me going? I was just talking to my VP about this. I'm like, how do you keep going? Because no, seriously, because I be going through it mentally. So
I just had my last show is I touch base on mental health issues or people
mhm,
going through mental health issues in the MC, and I feel like it's such a stigma in a sense that people don't want to address it, but I feel like people in the motorcycle community suffer probably more, and I'm not negating anybody and what they go through in the world. It's just that dealing with seeing your brothers and sisters go down,
mhm.
accidents, people aren't really grieving and they're kind of keeping it to themselves or they're dealing with life is heavy. I'm the first one
Yeah,
to say, like, my last year from 2025 to the sun is just, let's just say the sun is just coming out for me. I started graduate school, my second year of graduate school. My mom got sick, my mom passed away. My son left and went to the army. Like that year was very rough, and people don't honestly be just because you smile and you look pretty and you take the time to get dressed and put makeup on, they really don't understand the mental health that your mental health could really be suffering.
yeah.
And that was kind of what sparked one of my questions because I had a newer member that came in, they inboxed me and it was like, everything that you went through, how do you still continue to keep going? And I'm like, faith, because I truly feel like there's always going to be a pot of gold at the end of my rainbow.
Mhm.
And I don't care how many storms come. I don't care if it's thunder, lightning. I don't care if it's hail. I don't care if it's a tsunami. To me, in my mind, there's always going to be a pot of gold because I fought my way out of situations that the average person could have folded, would have folded. So,
Mhm.
I don't, mental health is definitely, and such an advocate for it.
Yeah,
Go to
me too.
therapy, everybody. Go to therapy. It ain't a sentence. It ain't a punishment. Find somebody that you want to talk to. I'm
Yeah.
such an advocate for that. And, it would be great if, yeah, grief is real. Grief is real. And people don't realize that. And grace goes a long way. So
Yeah.
it's great to have a family that actually embraces you during those times where when you ask that question, how am I going to make it? How am I going to move forward? And to be able
So
to know that you have genuine people in your corner that's
yeah.
willing to help you get over that bridge is a great thing.
So I'm gonna be honest. I got BPD, borderline personality disorder, MDD, major depressive disorder, CPTSD, and anxiety. And I wasn't diagnosed with that stuff until last year, last summer.
Okay.
Um, I've been suicidal, tried to commit a bunch of times. I be felon, so I'd be like, damn, like even death don't want me. That's crazy. Um, I know it's dark humor.
Nope, nope, nope. It is crazy because I chuckled in my head a little bit, but I was like, it's the Pisces
So
in me. And I know it's the Pisces in me.
it's like it's like even though I do smile a lot and I laugh a lot, but deep down inside, I'll be going through it. It's just when you go through so much pain throughout your life, everything just becomes funny. Like it's
Yo, I swear to God, you read in my life. I, nah, Brit, I'm not like it's getting spooky to this point because I literally, when I tell you this is the conversation I was having, I said it when you really had to rely on yourself to be your own to soothe self soothe. I
yeah,
said I replace everything with humor. I said, like,
yeah,
I'll become the funniest mother in the world because that's
hmm
how I process my trauma. And that's
yeah,
how I go through what I go through. Like I find the humor in everything. I really do. And it's like, all right, God, like it's gonna be a brighter day. Like
right.
I gotta
And that's
laugh through
kind of
some of the
crazy, but
stuff.
it's like, what else can you do? It's like you get tired of crying about stuff, so all you can do is just laugh. You laugh to stop yourself from crying.
Yep, absolutely.
So so when you ask like how do you keep going, honestly, I don't know, girl. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not really religious. There are times where I do feel like damn, I wish I had some type of faith in something, God or something, but I think probably due to like the stuff I went through, it just turned me all the way off from
Right. No, I understand that.
that.
I understand that
So
completely.
I don't know how I keep going. I'm just going.
It's because people around you generally do love you.
Hmm.
You it might not always feel like it because this is me speaking, not even interview. This is me speaking from somebody that was in your exact same position. Like I tell people all the time, I was like, y'all couldn't even imagine. It makes me emotional now just even think about it because I empathize with you so much.
Hmm.
Like people wouldn't even imagine the things that I've gone through in my life, honestly. Like it's like I always say, I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna write a book. It's like
Hmm.
it deserves to be on Lifetime. Like I've almost lost my life multiple times. I've been in the streets, I've been in gangs, I've been in shootouts, I've been domestic violence, sexual assault, all anything that you
Mhm.
can name, I've been through it. And it'd be like, fortunately for me, my father is a pastor, so I did have that sense of faith instilled in me. So I know I know it can feel hard where you feel lost and don't have that. But like Hawaii in the building. What's up, Hawaii? But just remember, like Mr. Hollywood said, you are loved. People
Mhm.
really, I, I fucks with you. We got you, Brit. Absolutely. 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 And it's a beautiful thing to be able to have people, like she said, not just say the words, but people, we want to see the action sometimes because people can say so much to you.
Mhm.
Broken crayons still color. You are here for a reason and have a job to do. Absolutely. I believe in that 100%, Vic. 100%. 100%. Do you feel like you had to be strong more than you've had the chance to be soft?
Yeah, yes. Like I be tired of being strong. Then it's like I'm the only child. Like I said, I don't have no family outside of, the art. So it's just always just been me having to figure stuff out.
Right. I understand that. Do you feel like mental health is something that's talked about enough within this environment?
Mm-mm. Because it's a whole lot of, party and bullshit and party. So when it comes to those moments,
Mm-hmm.
I think it only happens probably like within a smaller group of people, like if you probably with like one or two other people, and that's the only
Okay.
time those conversations may happen. But on a larger scale, I don't see too much of that.
At all. So do you ever feel like you just have to keep it together because people are watching? Or do you
I
allow yourself the space to be vulnerable?
don't. I'm trying to be vulnerable. I feel like on my
I feel like vulnerability in my kryptonite. I'm like, I start to malfunction. It's hard. It's hard because when I love hard. So to
yeah,
be vulnerable with somebody, that take a lot. It's like layers, and it's like to
yeah,
really truly be vulnerable, I really have to trust you. And sometimes it'd be like the people that you really thought you could trust might not be
mm,
the one. So
yeah,
it's hard. It really
yeah. It is.
is. So what's been one of the biggest obstacles you faced on this journey so far?
Riding on the highway. Like seriously, I
No,
like
I feel that. I feel that. If I could take the back roads, I'll still do it to this day.
yo, like I'm a street rider, and they be like, Philly streets is crazy. I don't know how you ride on the streets. It's like I don't know. So my thing with the highway right now is merging. So one of my club sisters, she did get me on the highway for the first time last year. Was that last year? I think it was last year, a year ago. Um, and then so far my longest ride been to the Poconos, from Philly to the Poconos to the club.
Okay.
That was great. It was kind of scary. I done did it endo. Oh my god. Yo,
We
it
gonna
was
get
so
you in the
scary.
110 club soon. I don't know. I don't know about all
Yo.
that. Chill up. Sports bikes for life.
No, but yeah, it's just been overcoming that. But I've been doing it now by myself. I don't know. As a group, cool, I can do that. But by myself, oh no, I'm still kind of nervous about that. I might get over that this year though, this summer.
You gonna get over it.
Yeah.
I got a new bike, so let's go. Just
Oh, you
call
got new?
me.
Is it green?
You know it is, girl.
Yes.
Green Bike Gang for life. So,
Let's go.
I'm right over the
I gotta
bridge.
make us some Kawasaki Ninja shirts because they've been killing us with these Harley shirts. So I'm gonna make some
I'm down.
Kawasaki
I'm
Ninja shirts.
down. A nice little black shirt with the green
Yep,
Kawasaki on there.
yep,
Listen,
yep.
I'm with it. I'm with it. All right. So we got 10 minutes left in the show. I got
Mhm,
a couple more questions for you.
mhm.
One of the questions that I really, during this conversation, it came to me. How have your struggles with your mental health and things like that shaped who you are in this current moment?
Um, how have it shaped me?
knowing that knowing that you can overcome some of the immediate obstacles that you have, no matter how hard they are, how is that shaping you now, and not only as a person but as a soldier as well too in Rough Riders?
Um, well, since I got diagnosed last year, a lot of things make sense on just how I am and how I react to things. So now I have become a better communicator. Um, I've also learned that learned to not be in my head so much because I'm I live by myself, so I might just be in the house making up stories in my head, and next thing you know, I'm mad at somebody in the line. So,
No, facts. Facts.
so yeah, speaking up more for myself. Um, so yeah, that's how it has helped me. But I wouldn't have been better with that if I wasn't diagnosed. So yeah, if you think something wrong with you, go to the doctor, go see a psychologist or something ASAP, because things will
Facts.
start to make sense. And actually, I've started to repair relationships with a lot of people in my life. Like for example, my mom. Me and my mom didn't talk for like 15 years
Wow.
because I thought she hated me and all that stuff. And whole time I probably made some stuff up in my head. I don't know. But no,
But that's
seriously, it's like no,
beautiful. Listen, to be able to take accountability and
yeah,
recognize where you fell short at, and then to be able to take the initiative to
mhm,
repair the bonds that were broken. Some
yeah,
stay broken, but the ones that genuinely need to be repaired, then that's a beautiful thing. That's growth.
yeah, for
Believe it
sure.
or not, like, believe it, that's growth. Like, for
Mhm.
real, like, and it might not be these huge victories where we just, hey, look at, but it's the small things like that
Yeah,
when you see the improvement of how you handle situations versus how you used to before. All of that is growth,
mhm,
so that's all a victory. So
yeah,
look at it, continue to look at it as the positive and the progress that you're making, because I I always say the more you heal, the more beautiful that you become on the outside. So,
yeah,
like, keep doing the inner work. Keep doing it. Like, keep doing it, and you can't go
yeah.
wrong.
And I encourage
And
everybody to go to therapy and get checked out. Seriously.
you're breaking generational trauma we normally inherited from our parents unknowingly. No, dead
I
ass.
found that out too. Like I found out depression really ran a lot on my dad's side, and I found out I got a schizophrenic in my family. I found out all types of stuff since I started doing the work to learn like what was
Right.
up with me.
No, absolutely. All right. So, follow up questions.
Mm.
When people say BritBrat, what do you want the name to represent?
Baddest BBW on the bike.
Period. Talk your shit. Period.
No, I just
I
want
know
people to
that.
say, I'm cool, I'm fun, down to earth, good vibes. I just want everybody to have a good time. Um, that's about it. I want everybody to just be happy and have a good experience.
Period. So We got 5 minutes left. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop myself off the screen, and it's shameless plug time. So I'm gonna give you the opportunity to go out there and promote whatever you want to promote. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna drop myself off stage.
Oh, I wish I could see the comments. But hey, y'all. So if you are in the Philly tri-state area or anywhere, June 13th, we are having an all-female hood ride. You know, every year, chapters do like a hood ride during the annual, but this time we doing one for the ladies. So yeah, June 13th, pull up. Even if you aren't a lady, or even if you don't ride, we're having a cookout during the ride and after. So June 13th, save the date. That's on Saturday. Um, what else? I do graphics. Like I told y'all, even if I cannot wrap your bike or wrap your car, I can design you a cool wrap for your vehicle. If you need marketing material, I do printing. So if you need banners, backdrops, tablecloths, um, flyers, business cards, and all that, I do printing as well. I build brands. What else? And that's about it. So, like you might say, I do make art. Like I drew this on my wall. I can make wood signs and all that. So, if y'all need some signage or whatever, hit me up. I do a whole lot of stuff. Anything for art or whatever, yeah, hit me up. And that's it. Rough Riders, you know.
Period. Well, listen, I just want to say thank you for taking your time to step inside the clubhouse with me. For us to get to chit chat, for opening the lines of communication, for actually being vulnerable,
For show
because
ski.
your story, I'm sure, not only touched me because I can relate to it a lot,
Mhm.
but the viewers out there, so dope. Like it's so dope for you to be able to come in, join the clubhouse again, tell your story. I foresee some big things coming from you in the future. Yeah, no word, because like you're such a dope person, very talented. They said it. What do you say? So skilled and so talented, absolutely, and beautiful. Like she got it going on. She's like the total package right now, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it for real, for real. Um, again, make sure you guys check out. You said June 13th is the all female hood ride, right? Make
Yeah.
sure y'all hit Brit. Tell them what your social medias are so they can follow you. I got a couple people that asked what your handles were. Let them know.
Oh, Facebook, Rough Rider BritBrat. On TikTok and Instagram is Britoria's World. So BRITORIAS World. Look out for a lot of content. Pushing out a lot of content this summer. So
Facts. That's dope. Listen, y'all. Y'all just witnessed. This wasn't just a conversation. This was a moment of growth in real time, because it's easy to celebrate people when they've already made it, but it takes a different kind of eye, a different kind of respect to recognize somebody while they're still becoming and still building. And that's where the real story is. Not the highlight, not the image, but the process. There's pressure, there's learning, but there's also evolution. Britt, you are building something special right now, and I love it. And most importantly, you are building yourself. And
mhm.
it don't get no better than that, because that's what's going to last. To everybody watching, don't get so caught up on how things look on the outside. Pay attention to how people move, because that's where the truth is. This is Clubhouse Conversations with Yamaya, where grit meets grace, and we don't just talk about the culture, we question it, we grow through it, and we document it. Make sure y'all tap in, subscribe, and stay connected, because we just getting started. And I'll see y'all in the clubhouse next week. Bye, y'all. Thank you, Britt. Thank you.
Thank
Shout out to
you.
Philly Rough Riders. Love y'all. Good night.